Happy fall, everyone. This time of year can be exciting as the leaves change color and the cool weather trickles in. For some, this time of year can be difficult. The days are shorter. Perhaps there's worry over the upcoming holiday season. This can prompt behaviors like increased agitation, depression, anxiety. Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, as it's commonly known, affects nearly 10 million Americans. Many of us know how to recognize these feelings within ourselves, but what happens when we start recognizing them in your loved ones? What to do when my loved one is showing signs of mental illness but refuses to seek help? Areas we want to consider when you recognize your loved one needs help is safety, communication, and acceptance. Safety is important to consider. That includes the safety of your loved one and the safety of you. If behaviors are severe or threatening, do not try to take on the burden alone. Family members and friends can also be a great resource for safety and support. And don't forget, self-care and boundaries are important to implement. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Next up is communication. We want to be able to tell our loved ones what we've been observing, how we feel, and actively listen to how they feel. We want to reduce blame and focus more so on behaviors rather than personal criticism. And lastly is acceptance. We want to validate our loved ones' feelings. Understand that recommending a resource like counseling can be off-putting for some, and that's okay. Encouragement and support is what they need from you more than anything. So let's talk about some misconceptions with a little true-false quiz. True or false? I statements should be used when expressing concern. That is true. Refrain from giving blame. The easiest way to be ignored by a loved one is to attack them. Getting help is a collaborative process and it can be scary, but less so when you have people in your corner. True or false? Counseling is the only way to get mental health help. That is false. Part of offering help is educating ourselves on potential resources. There are alternative therapeutic practices, books, support groups that can be benefit to your loved ones. True or false? Discussing suicide can give your loved one the idea to attempt it. That is false. The best way to address suicide is to address it directly. We want to be clear and concise. Despite popular belief, discussing suicide will not put that thought in your loved one's mind as an option. Now that you have a better understanding of how to help your loved ones, let's talk resources. Western Tidewater Community Services Board offers an array of mental health resources. The American Psychological Association is an informative online source offering peer-reviewed articles and publications catered towards education. And lastly, for mental health emergencies, 988 is an available crisis hotline that's open 24/7. For any other emergency, please do not hesitate to call 911. We at Western Tidewater hope this video provided a helping hand as you so graciously lend yours. Thank you.